another series on the indefinite article, omission. That is where you have to leave out the indefinite article, they, are, or a in English grammar. So we've seen where you have to include it. Here now we're going to look at where you don't have to use it. Where you have to use it, where you don't have to use it. Now we've seen where you have to use it. We're going to see where you don't have to use the definite article. Where you have to omit it. Definite article omission. Now, the indefinite article, remember we are talking about indefinite. The indefinite article is not used. You don't use indefinite article before singular nouns that are not used in the plural. No, that is rule 1. Rule 1. Do not use indefinite article before singular nouns that are not used in the plural. What are those singular nouns that are not used in the plural? Advice, information, work, kind, furniture, bread, work, furniture, luggage. You have these singular nouns that are not used in the plural. So the indefinite article is not used before singular nouns that are not used in the plural. Advice, luggage, information, work, furniture, bread, and so on and so forth. You have others. For example, let's look at example. It is correct to say, example, Ami gave me good advice. That is the, so we say the indefinite is not used. You are not going to say a and the. Indefinite, the articles here we are looking at the, the, and, an, and a. So we say this indefinite article is not used before singular nouns that are not used in the plural. Advice, information, work, furniture, bread, luggage, and so on and so forth. For example, Ami gave me good advice. That's the way to say that. Don't say not Ami gave me a good advice. No, you don't have to put this article there. That's why we say the indefinite article is not used before singular nouns that are not used in the plural. So here, advice. You don't say a good advice. No, say good advice. Ami gave me good advice. I gave him good advice. I received good advice from my listening. I got new furniture, not a good furniture. New furniture. I bought bread. Not I bought a bread. No. Not I bought no. I bought bread. So Ami gave me advice. I did the job. I did the work. Not I did a work. I did work today. I got a piece of furniture. I bought bread. Not I bought a bread. He gave me advice. Not I gave me a advice or an advice. No. Don't say that. So you say, Ami gave me good advice. Not, don't say, Ami gave me a good advice. No, it's wrong. Because we do not use definite articles before singular nouns that are not used in the plural. These nouns are not used in the plural. Before singular nouns that are not used in the plural. You see that? That's number one. Rule number two. The indefinite article is not used after the phrase kind of or sort of. We don't use indefinite article when you are talking about kind of or sort of. When this phrase after the phrase kind of or sort of. For example, we say, what kind of car do you want? Don't say, what kind of a car do you want? No. What kind of a car do you want? No. Say, what kind of car do you want? What kind of mobile do you want? Don't say, what kind of a mobile do you want? What sort of man are you? Don't say, what sort of a man are you? What sort of man are you? What sort of man are you? What kind of person is this? Don't say, what kind of a person is. No. So, when the indefinite article is not used after the phrase kind of or sort of. So, we say, what kind of car do you want? Not what kind of a car do you want. We don't use article when you are talking about indefinite article when you are talking about that. So, sort of, kind of, that's a. What kind of car do you want? Don't say what kind of a car do you want. What sort of mobile do you want? Don't say what sort of a mobile do you want. So, that is the areas where the indefinite article cannot be used. Let's go through that again. We say the indefinite article is not used before singular nouns that are not used in the plural. For example, advice, information, work, furniture, bread, knowledge, luggage, and so on and so forth. Even baggage. Now, we say, Ami gave me good advice. Don't say, Ami gave me a good advice. The indefinite article is not used after the phrase, sort of or kind of. So we say, what kind of car do you want? What kind of mobile do you want? What kind of house do you want? What kind of paint do you want? Don't say what kind of a car do you want or what kind of a mobile. No, it's wrong. So that's where we don't have to use indefinite article in our English grammar. If you like our video, please share, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up.